Lydia Alvala, the projects manager, Matibabu Foundation.
My name is Edward Otieno. I work for Matibabu Foundation as the coordinator for a program called Community Based Rehabilitation. Mainly our program works with persons with physical disability and also those who have epilepsy.
I've been able to coordinate quite a number of projects, including CBR. Since this project began, we've seen a lot of improvement in the lives of people who are disabled. And with the CBR coming in, we've been able to ensure that they get their rights, they get the services that are needed, and at their level, they are able to improve, especially when we look at the pillars under the CBR.
CBR program employs the 5 pillars of a CBR program, which is education, social inclusion, empowerment, health. Actually, we have a sponsor. It's a Belgian organization called CBR International. So they're the ones who sponsor this program.
We also have another team that also supports now the medication when the CBR now concentrated on the other pillars apart from medication. That is the eating stone that ensures that they are covered by NHIF and are able to access medication. Matibabu also comes in as an organization to bridge the gap where we have a gap, especially with the service delivery. We ensure that Matibabu also supports. For instance, during the outpatient, we can only claim around 100 shillings from NHIF, of which they are covered, but you'll find that the medication that is given to them is normally around 400, 500, depending on the type of drug. So also Matibabu as an organization is really coming in to support the CBR program. And even medications. You see that those people with disabilities who cannot manage even to come for medications, you'll find somebody who is disabled, and the mother or the father are not able even to leave them alone as they come for medication. So our team ensures that they go to the households, they counsel them, they give them the medication, and this has really made the lives of these people to improve a lot. Especially the epileptic clients, they are the ones who really suffer a lot of challenges, because without their medication, then the situation gets worse. But with the support from Matibabu Foundation and the CBR project, especially funding from the CBR International, we are able to ensure that the household visits are conducted.
Then under epilepsy clients, we mainly give them medication, mainly phenobarbital and carbamazepine. A few of them use Epilim, so that's sodium valproate, and a few of them also use phenytoin.
What I can say about Steve is that since the Matibabu team started giving me medication, the convulsions have greatly reduced. It is only when there is no medication that he has the convulsions. Another improvement is that he does not get injuries like before. When he had frequent convulsions, he used to get a lot of injuries. My only plea is that Matibabu team should continue giving me medication. I am very happy with the help that I have received from Matibabu and their dedication. If it were not for them, Steve could have died.
We work very closely with the NCPD, that is the National Council of People with Disability. We work very closely with the APDK that deals with the people with disabilities to ensure that they really get registered, they are screened, they have the card, because it is through the NCPWD card, that is National Council for People with Disabilities card, that they can be able to also access other services that are entitled to, that are meant for the people who have disabilities.
Once they have that identity card, then they have some waivers in their businesses. They don't have to pay for the licenses, and so it makes them easier to be doing their businesses. And also encourage them to enroll with the NHIF so that they can access medication without any hitches. Under physiotherapy, we actually just do very basic mobilizations, strengthening exercises. We have also bowel control exercises that we teach to the caregivers, because we want them to even be able, the caregivers to be able to do some of these exercises when we are not going to their homes.
We have a physiotherapist who does household visits, ensures that they are also given those services in their homes. So this makes their life to be comfortable, bearable.
This team has come to visit us here regularly. They have given us food items like sugar, flour, and even clothing. We are seeing a big change ever since they started visiting us. He was very small in size. And they've also given us a wheelchair that enables John to move out of the house. When using the wheelchair, he's usually very happy. He's able to visit our neighbors. He has older siblings who go to school and are the ones who move him around. We always miss the team when they take a long time without coming to visit us. I am very thankful.
Under OT, occupational therapy services, we just give them activities that would encourage their mental development, to help them also to be independent, so that they don't depend totally to their caregivers. We have clients who also have burns. We just because with epilepsy it's very easy to have burns and also issues like drowning. So we also teach the caregivers to really take care of these people. They don't go near fires, they don't go near open water spaces. Also, we provide these clients with mobility aids. This include crutches, this include wheelchairs, this include tricycles, this include calipers, prosthesis. Basically we just look at the patient's or the client's needs and then we provide for them.
We work in the 6 sub-counties, in the 4 sub-counties within Siaya. So we are not covering 2 of them. This is because of the resources that we have. So should there be a way in which we can expand, then it would be great to recruit more people, because we are only handling less than 10% of the people who are disabled. So that is only an appeal that we can have, so that we can reach more and more people. And we really want to appreciate also the support we get from the county government and the national government, which also come in to support us, especially giving us it gives us room, at least it gives us that allowance to be able to conduct our services without any restriction. So we really collaborate with them in the service delivery. Even when we have the functions like the day of disability, we work together with both the county and the government and the national government.
Under education, we want these clients to be able to access the social amenities in the schools, because sometimes find a school with stairs, and so it's very difficult for a person with a physical disability to move around the stairs. So we make ramps in these schools. In the toilets or the latrines, we also provide or make toilets that are conducive because some of them cannot squat, so they have just to sit. And livelihood, we want these people to have skills that can make them get their own money, like they can perform income generating activities. So we want them to be either self-employed or wage employed. Most of them go for vocational training where they develop skills like tailoring, like basketry, like shoemaking, yes, so that at least when they go out there, they can be able to make their own money. Under empowerment, we want these PWDs to know their rights, so that they can have their rights being heard by the government especially, and then the policies that the government will make will be all inclusive to the PWDs. Under education, yes, we sponsor them by paying for their fees. We want them to have trainings, secondary training. We have preschool, we have primary, we have secondary. So we sponsor them at least. If they are bright enough or they can perform in school, then we pay for their fees. Under health, this is where it comes to prevention of disabilities. We advise them on how to prevent disabilities like immunizations, provide medication, and also rehabilitation comes in where we provide them with those mobility aids that I had mentioned earlier.
My name is John Bala Anyango, and this is Catherine Akinyi, my daughter. She fell ill when she was young. She has been suffering a lot because she has nothing to use for her mobility, and taking her to hospital is a problem. I'm therefore very grateful to God for the help that I have gotten from the Matibabu team. I'm very thankful to God.